Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is more than a Hollywood star or a wrestling legend. He's a living symbol of resilience, a man who turned failure and adversity into fuel and built an empire out of grit, determination, and heart. But his success didn't come easy. This is the incredible story of how he went from having $7 in his pocket to becoming the legend he is today. Dwayne Douglas Johnson was born on May 2, 1972, in Hayward, California. His family history was rich with wrestling legends. His father, Rocky Johnson, was a trailblazer, the first African-American WWE Tag Team Champion. His grandfather, Peter Maivia, was a Samoan icon known for his larger-than-life charisma in the ring. Wrestling was in his blood, but fame didn't equal wealth. In the 1970s and 1980s, wrestling was built on the territory system, where promotions operated regionally and wrestlers moved frequently to stay in demand. Professional wrestling wasn't even close to the cash cow it is today. Dwayne's childhood was defined by constant upheaval. His family moved more than 13 times by the time he was 14 years old, living in California, New Zealand, Tennessee, Pennsylvania, and Hawaii. Each move wasn't just a change of scenery, it meant starting over. New schools, new friends, and new challenges. His father's career demanded constant relocation as he joined different wrestling promotions across the U.S. and internationally. The territory system meant that wrestlers had no permanent base. They went wherever the opportunities were. For Dwayne, this lifestyle was both exciting and isolating. He admired his father's dedication, but resented how temporary everything felt. New schools brought new bullies, and new cities felt like unfinished stories. In Honolulu, Hawaii, when Dwayne was just 14 years old, his family was struggling to make ends meet. His father, Rocky Johnson, was often away traveling for wrestling gigs, earning sporadically and trying to stay afloat in a system that didn't offer security. Wrestling promotions didn't cover expenses, so Rocky had to pay out of pocket for travel, housing, and food. The money ran out and rent fell behind. One day, Dwayne and his mother came home to find their apartment padlocked. They'd been evicted. Their belongings were locked inside. For Dwayne, this wasn't just about losing a place to live. It was about losing their dignity. That day, he made a promise to himself and his mother that he would never let that happen again. But that promise didn't immediately straighten out his life. Dwayne was angry. He felt powerless, and by the age of 13, he began veering off track, leading to arrests for various misdemeanors. By the time he was 17, he had been arrested more than 10 times for fighting, theft, and fraud.
At that time, I was still struggling to stay on the right path. At 14 years old, yes, I was out here. I was busting my ass. I was working as hard as I possibly could in the weight room, which is still right over there. But at the same time, I struggled to stay on the right path. I was getting arrested. I was doing a lot of things. As I always like to say, I was doing a lot of things that I shouldn't have been doing at that time. So there was this contradictory life that I was living at that time.
Dwayne found his way through football. His size and strength gave him an edge, but it was his relentless drive that made him stand out. By the time he graduated from high school, he was a 6'4", 225-pound force of nature. His hard work earned him a full scholarship to the University of Miami, home to one of the best college football programs in the nation. By 1991, Dwayne was a part of the team that won the national championship. He was surrounded by future NFL legends like Warren Sapp. His dream of playing professional football felt within reach until tragedy struck. During his senior year, Dwayne suffered a devastating shoulder injury, followed by multiple knee surgeries. His body couldn't keep up with the demands of the game. Determined not to give up, he joined the Canadian Football League's Calgary Stampeders. But after just 2 months, he was cut from the team. At 23 years old, Dwayne returned to his parents' home in Tampa, Florida. He had no job, no career prospects, and only $7 in his pocket. After years of turmoil and uncertainty, Dwayne found himself at a crossroads. With no clear path forward, he turned to the legacy that ran through his veins: professional wrestling. His father, Rocky Johnson, stepped in, not only as a coach, but as a mentor, driving him through punishing workouts and teaching him the fundamentals of the craft. It wasn't easy. Dwayne had to learn to channel his anger and frustration into discipline and determination. Wrestling wasn't just a career, it was his shot at redemption. In 1996, Dwayne made his debut in the WWE as Rocky Maivia, combining his father's name and his grandfather's, High Chief Peter Maivia. While it was a heartfelt tribute to his family, the squeaky clean image of the Blue Chipper didn't resonate with fans. The reception was brutal. Fans rejected his polished persona, chanting vicious insults at him in arenas across the country. Dwayne's confidence took a hit, and for a moment, he questioned whether he truly belonged in the world of professional wrestling. But quitting wasn't in his DNA. Faced with adversity once again, Dwayne chose reinvention. He dropped the Rocky Maivia persona and reintroduced himself as The Rock, a brash, trash-talking anti-hero who exuded charisma. The Rock wasn't just a wrestler, he was a showman. His sharp wit and electrifying energy captivated audiences, and his iconic catchphrases like, "Can you smell what The Rock is cooking?"
You smell what The Rock is cooking?
Became part of pop culture. By 1998, The Rock wasn't just another wrestler, he was a superstar. He headlined WrestleMania, claimed WWE championships, and turned the jeers of his critics into thunderous cheers. The man who once struggled to find his place now owned the ring. After conquering the wrestling world, Dwayne was ready for his next challenge. In 2001, he made his Hollywood debut in The Mummy Returns as the Scorpion King. Though his screen time was brief, his commanding presence and raw charisma caught everyone's attention. Universal Pictures saw the potential for something greater. They offered Dwayne a solo film as the Scorpion King, and with it, a groundbreaking $5.5 million paycheck, the highest ever for a first-time leading man. But Hollywood wasn't entirely convinced. Could a professional wrestler, known for his in-ring bravado, transition into a bona fide movie star? Critics and industry insiders alike doubted whether Dwayne could shoulder the weight of a feature film. For Dwayne, it wasn't just about proving them wrong, it was about proving something to himself. He approached acting the same way he approached wrestling, with relentless determination and an unshakable belief in his ability to evolve. Dwayne didn't just meet expectations, he shattered them. His blend of charisma, versatility, and work ethic made him a standout in Hollywood. From blockbuster action films like Fast and Furious to family favorites like Jumanji, Dwayne proved he could do it all. He didn't just act, he connected with audiences, with co-stars, and with the industry itself. His on-screen presence was magnetic, and his films consistently dominated box offices worldwide. By 2018, Dwayne Johnson wasn't just an actor, he was a global icon. With paychecks exceeding $20 million per film, he claimed the title of the world's highest-paid actor. But for Dwayne, it was never just about the money. Every role, every success was a testament to his belief that hard work and resilience could transform any struggle into triumph. The boy who once felt lost and powerless had become one of the most inspiring figures in entertainment. A man whose journey reminded the world that no obstacle is insurmountable. Acting was just the beginning. Dwayne wasn't content with being a movie star. He wanted to build a legacy. Channeling the same grit and determination that defined his wrestling and acting careers, he transformed himself into a business powerhouse. In 2020, Dwayne launched Terramana Tequila, his take on a premium yet accessible tequila. Rooted in craftsmanship and quality, the brand quickly became one of the fastest growing in the world, earning the nickname the Tequila of the People. Next came Project Rock, a partnership with Under Armour. More than just apparel, it became a symbol of resilience and hard work, inspiring millions to chase greatness in the gym and beyond. And then there's $7 Productions, the name itself a tribute to Dwayne's lowest moment when he had only $7 to his name. Through this company, he's created stories that resonate with audiences worldwide, from TV series to blockbusters like Jumanji and Jungle Cruise. But for Dwayne, success isn't just about profits. It's about connecting with people, inspiring others, and proving that no dream is out of reach if you're willing to put in the work. From tequila to training gear, from TV shows to blockbusters, Dwayne Johnson built a business empire rooted in the very principles that shaped him: resilience, authenticity, and an unshakable work ethic. Despite all his success, Dwayne has never forgotten where he came from. His humble beginnings shaped his values, reminding him to cherish family and give back to the community that supported him along the way. He's purchased homes for his family, ensuring his mother never has to worry about a roof over her head again. Dwayne's generosity extends far beyond his family. Whether it's donating millions to causes close to his heart or surprising fans with life-changing gifts, he's made giving back a cornerstone of his legacy. From visiting children in hospitals to funding programs that support underprivileged youth, Dwayne uses his platform to bring hope and positivity to those who need it most. At the heart of it all is family. Dwayne often says his greatest role isn't in the movies or the wrestling ring, it's being a father. His daughters are his pride and joy, and he's committed to teaching them the same values of hard work, humility, and kindness that guided him through life. For Dwayne, success isn't measured by fame or fortune, but by the impact he leaves behind, the lives he's touched, the smiles he's inspired, and the love he's shared with those closest to him. Because at the end of the day, no matter how far he's come, Dwayne knows what truly matters: faith, family, and the power of giving back. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know who we should cover next. And remember, struggle might just be your path to success. Until next time.